Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the World Cup Daily Khanage show. My God, people, this game that we love, that we like talking about, that we like representing, that we like watching. Tonight, we saw a glimpse of the reason why we love this beautiful game. People, you're all very welcome. I thought it's going to be a calm show today. I really thought it's going to be a boring evening. We're going to talk about Versprung Dirk technique, German efficiency. We're going to talk about Spanish tiki-taka. We're going to be crying over the super team of Bilal. We're going to be embracing the Moroccans because they won earlier on in the day. But my God, we got a whole heap of madness to talk about. I got some of the usual crew in. Some of them couldn't take it. Some of them could take it. Omar had to step in. Omar, what's good? What's not?
Today, I saw the worst footballing performance of all time. I saw real life corruption in terms of VAR, and I saw Lewis Henry play 4D chess. But I'm gonna leave that for later. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I'm not gonna say anything yet. Neo says Versprung Dirk technique. The Grizz curse continues. Thank you, Grizz, for cursing my most hated team. Vamos Argentina, brother. I'm with you now. I'm sorry. I'm with you now. I'm sorry. People are saying it's the World Cup. I'm telling you, it truly is the World Cup. I mean, if you're not enjoying this, I don't know what kind of emotional creature you are. Like, have you got any emotions? Have you got blood flowing through your veins? Bilal, this World Cup is taking people through every emotion. And that nation behind you, wow.
Yep, the nation behind me. But before we get to them, this World Cup, man, I think it's been, if not for me, it's been the most enjoyable. I don't care what anyone says. I've loved this World Cup, every minute of it. Out of my lifetime, as many as I can remember, only remember really from 06. I think I said that a few shows ago. For me, in my life so far, group stages wise already, it's clear. This is insane.
Clear!
And I think, yeah, this is clear. And I think the knockout stages are going to be even better, man. So, yeah, for me, big up this World Cup, but big up my super team. Where's my guy Richard Doan? What a bad man!
You called them the super team from day.
Certain people on this vicinity might be just above me right now, messaging me 1-0. Hold that, your super team. What's going on? I said they would finish top. Yeah, and I think they finished top. They did, right, in the end. So yeah, 100. They did. They won the group. So my prediction came true. And we did it, man. My samurai, Michael alongside me. See how we're together, me and Michael. Like, we're together because we were ride or die. At that Costa Rica game, man, with Japan. Like, my heart was gone. In the morning, they ruined my whole day. But you know what? They rose today. And I just believed when they started pressing Unai Simon that, you know, that Unai Simon, they talk about De Gea. The Unai Simon. Why is he, bro, every game.
Fraud.
Yeah, every game. I don't understand. Like, what did they see?
I'm going to come to Michael about him because he's playing ahead of his GOAT or one of his GOATs. But Pixelate Pigeon says,
ain't no my GOAT.
Nah, bro, De Gea is one of your GOATs. I don't give shit. Pixelate Pigeon says the glorious scenes, the drama, the potential controversy. I'm here for it all. Michael, talk to me about this World Cup, bro. What the hell is going on? Did you anticipate waking up? Did you anticipate waking up over the other side of the pond and thinking, yeah, this is going to be a madness today? Or did you think, nah, this is going to be pretty predictable, like we said last night?
Yeah, I didn't think Japan would do this, but you know what? In the end, they didn't believe in us, but God did. God believed in us. I have an article that I just retweeted about Japan. I talked about their golden generation, and I'll talk about them more later. But yeah, this World Cup has been incredible. 2014 is still my favorite because my country actually played in it, and they had like their own dramatic moments. But from a non-biased perspective, this World Cup has been incredible. Today, the storylines and narratives are all over the place. Every single game had a narrative.
They're all over the place. I don't know where to start.
But yeah, what a World Cup. Where all the boring people at? Everyone that said the World Cup's boring, where they at? Where that hive at?
Go, stay asleep. Stay asleep. If you're bored, stay asleep. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Let us enjoy this. This is mad. Nerd Beats is on the spot. He's saying World Cup. This This is a madness, bro. At one stage, every single team was on top of this table, the table that we're talking about now. But we need to start in the right order. First and foremost, people, as you're coming into the stream, smash a like, subscribe if you haven't. We've been putting up daily shows for you guys every night, rain, shine, or snow, or sleet, or whatever. We've been doing the shows, people. We've been bringing you the hype. And people have been saying, oh, people are hyping out for no reason. Yo, we ain't been hyping out for, we've been hyping out for a reason. And now you're seeing the reason why we've been hyping this up. I said this is going to be a mad, wild World Cup. And people are like, nah, Argentina, it's going to walk it, France, Brazil, sorry. I said this is going to be madness. People, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. Let's get all that good, boring stuff out of the way. Absolute disgrace to be knocked out again in group stage. These motherfuckers ain't even fight for it. Bro, first and foremost, Ohms, I guess we have to give congratulations to Surprise Nation, maybe? No, not according to me. I said these guys are ballers. Watch out for Morocco. Morocco handled their business pretty straightforwardly in the end, even though Canada gave them a proper fright, right? But it's the only way. No team is allowed to stroll through this World Cup. There has to be highs, lows, controversy, and dramas, right?
Yeah, man. Big up Morocco. I said this on the World Cup prediction show. This is one thing I got right. That front three and that defense, if it had a world-class midfield in it, they'd be World Cup contenders. Bro, low key, this is my super team. Ziyech, he's got a new lease of life. El Nassiri doing his thing. Amrabat, this guy in the DM doing his thing. Buffal, baller. But we need to talk about the Canada keeper because I don't know what planet he's living on, but what was he doing for that first goal? I don't know if you saw the first goal, but he literally just, I think the commentator said Christmas is soon, but like if you're gonna get a Christmas present, that's a Christmas present because Ziyech on his left foot, 30 yards out, open goal.
I mean, if you could choose, like, if Morocco could choose one player in the whole of their country, sorry, hold on. If Morocco could choose one player in the history of their country, the ball to fall in that position it would have been Hakim Ziyech on his left foot. Nice little comfortable chip. Because look, the man has had a disastrous season. Let's call a spade a spade. But one thing we know, he's got a sweet little foot, Bilal. And a little cushion like that, that's Ziyech down to a T. The Canada keeper had a stinker.
Yeah, no, 100%. Even in the Croatia game, this keeper was looking like, what is he doing? Just unstable. If they had a proper goalkeeper, you never know. Like, that's why I think the United States have been doing well because they've got a decent goalkeeper. It's massive in tournament football to have a good keeper. And yeah, if you give Ziyech any sort of chance like that, man, it's just going to go in. And, you know, this Morocco team, big them up, man. Full stop. Like, I had them going through with Croatia because I just never believed in Belgium. That was mainly it. It wasn't because I really fully rated Morocco. It was really mainly to do with how much I thought this Belgian team would crumble, and they actually did, which is embarrassing for them, I guess. But yeah, big up Morocco again, as I said. The celebrations after, you know, not forgetting those who should not be forgotten. And yeah, those are my people. So big them up, man. I hope they do well. And I'm not sure now if they finished first. It's weird. I remember we did it yesterday, and
we're gonna work that out.
Yeah.
Hold tight predictor.
Morocco Spain's coming.
Yeah. Hold tight predictor, because we're the original flip flops on this channel. I don't give a shit. We're gonna do this predictor every day because we're gonna keep flip flopping. Forget the last one. The last ones were wild. We're gonna talk again. Milo saying love the Khanage after these games. Part of the routine now. Big up, 100%, bro. It should be part of everyone's after-match routine. Dinesh says, evening Grizz and everyone happy Germany go out, Japan winning goal should not have counted. But don't forget 2006 World Cup, England goal against Germany, which crossed the line, wasn't given. Dinesh, controversial. Are we saying that technology failed us? I don't know, Dinesh. I'm not sure about that. Arif sends in a super chat, bro. Big up yourself. He says, 1978, Kempes misses a penalty in the third game. 1986, Maradona misses a penalty in the third game. 2022, Lionel Messi missed the penalty in the third game. And then he puts the finger on them and he says, "What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?"
Those little things,
narrative
man, they
after
get me
narrative,
thinking.
like Michael said. Which narrative shall we go with, people? Like the hell of narratives, man. Everywhere you look. Morocco were deep. Morocco were fast. Morocco were furious. Michael, one thing that stands about this Moroccan team in this tournament is their energy, passion, and you know what? Everyone talks about energy and passion and desire, but their organization is second to none. They conceded one own goal. Even that was like freak of an own goal. You know, it was one of those ones he got there, but you know, diverted into his own goal. Is that what's been the most impressive thing for you?
Yeah, it's at the defense. Like you said, they only conceded one goal. And when you look at the defense, all those players are not world class, but they're really solid players. Bonu's the keeper for Sevilla. He's a Europa League champion. He was part of that Sevilla team that beat Inter in the Europa League. He's a really solid keeper. The fullback combo, Mazraoui and Hakimi, that's up there for one of the best fullback combos, if not the best at the World Cup. That's as solid as you could get. Hakimi is arguably one of the best wingbacks in the world, and Mazraoui, I know at Bayern he's been struggling a little bit because Pavard's there, but the fact that he adjusted to playing left back comfortably, and I think a couple of Moroccan fans said that's the biggest improvement they made from like previous tournaments is having a left back that they could depend on, and Mazraoui brought them. And then Aguerd is a really solid player, and Roman Saiz, we all know that he could fight. At Wolves, he was a warrior, and he brought that to them.
Bro, you know, you mentioned those two people, those two centre backs. They've been so good, Aguerd and Saiz. Yeah. Oh my god! And that guy that in front of them, who's been linked with Liverpool now, because you know, bro, he put in some energy. And you know what? Fair play to the finish. You guys, you know what I mean? I told you I don't really rate a Nasri like that. Okay, we're gonna go to Sofiane Amrabat first. This guy, I don't know if does this show his running stats. I wonder what his running stats are like and his pressing stats. I would love to know. Because this guy just doesn't stop people. What is this guy on?
This is probably the best indicator. 3 interceptions and 6 recoveries. Like, if there's a player with more recoveries than him on the pitch, I'm gonna have egg on my face. 5. Yeah, 6 recoveries in the game is mad. Like, you know he's doing that work in midfield. So, yeah, big him up.
100%. Look, as far as Canada go, big up Canada. They had fun. They brought us entertainment. No, it's true, isn't it? They're happy to be there. They're happy to be there. They've done their bit. They shocked the world a couple of times for a few minutes here and there. And that's what it's about for these nations, man. Have shock moments, have moments that they will carry on in the rest of their careers. And speak soon, innit, Canada? Like, thank you for coming. One of them ones. Where Eunice reminds us, don't forget, Grizz, Morocco want to beat the hell out of Spain. That's basically a derby. You know what?
Morocco taking that game. They're winning.
Nah, they're not.
Spain, weaklings, bro. I told you guys about the fullbacks the other days. I feel like you just get at Spain.
Okay, calma. We will come to Spain. We will come to Spain. But what was the other game?
Resting players,
Say again?
Spain were resting players. They literally rested both their fullbacks.
We're going to come to that. I know you guys are dying to talk about the main event of the night. I know you guys are dying to talk about the main event. But the undercard was sick today, bro. Morocco handled their business. In the other game, Belgium, Croatia, I thought, I'll come to you, Bilal, first. I thought Belgium put up their best performance in that second half. But it was a result of Croatia. Do you remember we were discussing how teams won't know how to handle games where they don't need to win, where they know a draw is just enough? That confuses the mind. That confuses the psyche. And I found Croatia as beautiful and fluent as they were in the first half. In the second half, it was almost the situation of the game and how it stood. They got nervous, and then Belgium got more and more into it. We'll get onto certain people and individuals, but overall, what do you think?
Yeah, no, listen, as you said, it's always going to be a tough situation going into that game where really you just need a point. But at the end of the day, should you go for the win? Because obviously that's completely on your hands then. But yeah, if you look at this situation with Croatia, we said it to start with. Defensively, on paper, they look okay. It's not like nothing special, but in the midfield, it's elite. Up front, that's the problem with Croatia. It's like, okay, you can look good. Are they really going to score goals? You look at the names on paper. You look at, I know against Canada, Kramaric was looking like the best striker in the world. But when you play even a level of team above that, it's going to be a little bit different. And despite how much I, have been talking down about Belgium, they're still not as, as bad as Canada, for keeping it real. And you look at this whole situation with the group, I just think that today, Belgium, and we'll get onto the guy, in question in a minute, but they had a massive opportunity today. As you said, Croatia, a little bit confused, maybe win, draw. What do we do? We're kind of stuck in between. And Lukaku and Belgium had so many chances just to get that one goal, and they couldn't do it. But you know what? I think it's justice, because if you look at Belgium throughout the tournament and throughout the other games that they played, the things that have been happening in their camp, they don't deserve to go through. And I don't think anyone really, really would want to see them go through. I'm happy they've gone home. So yeah, bye-bye Belgium.
Big up my brother Saeed in the building. He's saying, like the video, people. Come on. If Saeed's saying it, people, come on, show some respect. Terry Mack saying as well, smash up the like, 100%, always appreciate it. 100% is. Listen, we're going to talk about Belgium, but I think it's only fair we big up Croatia as well, Michael. And we speak on Croatia, and we speak on a couple of players. No, we can speak on whoever you want. I want to speak on a guy that, okay, I want to speak on a centre-back that I've wanted to see more to make a formed opinion on him. So every time I see this Gavaradol.
Oh, what are you talking about? Lovren Grizz.
Guardiol.
Who?
Guardiol. I always mispronounce it too. Guardiol. That's how
Guardiol.
You don't pronounce the G.
It's like Guardiol. Yeah, it's Croatian. My best friend's Croatian, so he always corrects me on this kind of stuff.
It should be a W instead of a V for an English person.
Yeah.
Jermaine Genius called him Gore Vidal or something today.
Guardiola.
Now we're not as bad as Jermaine Genius. Get Jermaine Genius out of it, man. We're better than that. Listen, we're cultured around here, yeah.
Liverpool fan. I'm hearing Liverpool fan.
Well, he's a massive Liverpool fan, but my Chelsea people tell me he's near enough done deal to Chelsea. So listen, if they've got hold of this Gvardiol or Vardiol, is the G silent? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, Vardiol. Just call Vardiol. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, and I wasn't his biggest fan because the games I seen him for Leipzig, he wasn't overly impressive. I'm ready to say he's been one of the centre-backs of the tournament. Today, he put in a monstrous performance. And that clearance at the end, where, look, we know it fell to a certain brother who wears Tim's, on the pitch. But even he would have tapped that in if it wasn't for this monstrous challenge. Yo, talk to me about this guy.
My opinion, he was man of the match today. I know Luka Modric won it, but it should have been to Guardiola. For me, he's a 100 mil center back. When you think about the kind of center back that he is, first of all, he's left-footed, which is a rarity in itself. How many top left-footed center backs there are in the world? He's a monster. He's tall. He's physical. He could play with the ball. His passing is immense. He could dribble past people. He'll run into the final third. For Chelsea, he's really the perfect center back because they play the back three. So that left center back role, for me, it's perfect for him. And I think for me, he's not a world-class player yet, but I know he'll be world-class in a couple of years. He is that good. And Chelsea, I think for me, he's a Galactico. I'd go that far to say. I think he could play for Real Madrid. If they really wanted him, they could go sign him and he'll fit right into that team. I think he's that good. Like I said, my best friend's Croatian, so he's been sending me these kind of prospects for like a couple of years now. So I'm really high on the Croatian young players, and he's been the cream of the crop. And he could also play left back, which is another, shows how versatile he is. So he's just an immense player. And honestly, after today, I'll say he's been the best center back at this tournament.
I'd say him, or you can choose any one of the Moroccan lads, because those Moroccans are serious centre backs. Listen, hey, Nomadic is right. She goes, remember when everyone was saying, Vardiol. Vardiol was a nobody and overpriced when Chelsea came in for him back in August. How the tables have turned. It's true, bro. This is ridiculous levels, bro. Ohms, impressed with him, or are you still? Let's see.
No, I was impressed with him, man. That tackle was immense, and for me, like Michael, he was man of the match. I'll be honest. I'll be the first person to admit I'm not seeing enough of Vardiol, but he's 20 years old, man, and if he's stepping up like that on the big stage with Dejan Lovren next to him, bro, the kid's got to be special. But I want to talk about the guy on the left of him as well. I thought Sosa, That left-hand side of the Croatia defense, like that's a very good. This guy's how old is he? 24, young as well. So you look at this Croatia team. When you think about Croatia, you think, oh, their golden generation's coming to an end. But boy, they got some young talent. All they need is just someone up front that can bag goals.
Do you know what I was thinking? They're so missing a Mandzukic. Bro, if Mandzukic, and who's the other brother, man? The one at Rebic.
Yeah.
Bro, Rebic would have been the player to lead this line. Because this Livaja wasn't nothing. You know, he was anonymous, man. But I know you're talking about Sosa, and he was linked with Man City very, very, very. He was very close to Man City. Obviously, they went for that other brother. They went for the younger Gomez, isn't it? That's it. But this, I'm so glad they didn't get this Sosa. You know, this Sosa's a baller. But even a right back impressed me. You know, Juranovic. I really liked his energy and desire on the right hand side as well. But look. Vardiol is the one I want to touch on. Is there any of you guys that want to touch on any one of these three midfielders? Because I thought these three midfielders, man, they're so good. They're so good as a combination.
Is that the best? Is that the best midfield in the World Cup?
I'm willing to say. I'm willing to say yes. I'm willing to say along with Uruguay's.
Uruguay compared to this,
Valverde, Bentancur. Okay,
that's
Vecinos let them down.
That's PMP. This is tech. You know, there's a difference.
Okay,
this is PMP and tech.
Yeah, this is exactly.
I'd say Spain. I'd say Spain can compete with this. Obviously, Pedri, Gavi, Busquets. I think that can compete with this.
There's a lot of good midfields. Like if you're looking just centre mids, even for me, Brazil's midfield. If they put Bruno Guimaraes in, I'm saying that's the best.
If you put Bruno, Casemiro, Neymar as like a 3, then that's
even Paqueta, I'm saying it's a 3. I don't
Grizz,
care.
You'll probably know more about this, but Davor Suker, he probably do bits in this.
No.
Played for Arsenal, no?
Every team in the World Cup misses a player like Davor Suker. The young people in the chat won't know. The middle-aged people like me, you see how I say middle-aged? Middle-aged people will know. Davor Suker, you look at Davor Suker and you think, yeah, man's a plumber. Straight. He's a plumber. If you got a problem, you ring up and Davor Suker turns up at your door and says, yes, problem? What is the problem? You know, guy don't look like a footballer. He's not strong. He's not quick, not powerful per se. My God, he's one of those guys where the touch was just there. You kick the ball at him from any angle, height, velocity, speed, anything. The guy just kills the ball dead. And game intelligence was second time. I'm trying to think of a modern day striker that I can compare
Is it Berbatov? Would you say Berbatov?
Berbatov was, that's not a bad shout. But with Raul. Yeah, you guys maybe know Raul more.
Robbie Fowler.
Robbie Fowler's a great shout. My God, this guy could finish. Intelligence personified. Peak intelligence. If he was in this Croatia team, Modric and him, it would be like playground. The telepathic.
De Bruyne and Haaland.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah, the telepathic understanding would be ridiculous, like nothing else. But yeah, look, that's what they're saying. But look, I think it's time to say big up Croatia. We kind of knew that they're gonna get through. We kind of knew they're not gonna lose today, which meant they're gonna get through. But yo, Bilal, who do you want to start on the Belgium team?
No.
I don't know where to start. I know there's one guy today, but
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Don't look at his rating yet. No, this is ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know. That's a malfunction. That's a malfunction. That's a malfunction.
Stats merchant. Oh, he had a lot of chances today. That's a good game. No,
that's a malfunction. That's a malfunction. Yeah, I'm not reading that again, bruv. That rating. Don't show me that rating. I'm gonna switch. But Bilal, where do you want to start with his team? Because it's true though, innit? In the second half, they looked a little bit dangerous. But too little, too late.
Yeah, it's just too little, too late. I don't really know where to start. You know what? The team itself, I don't want to name names. I've had my run-ins with the De Bruyne fans. I said, listen, he's not that guy. They're on to me. But honestly, they're on to me, bro. What can I do? Kevin De Bruyne, like, he's captain, you know? I don't even really care about the football side anymore. Just the comments, just the Courtois saying today, he came out after the game. He said, "Listen, why did they call us a golden generation? We've never won anything." Like little things like that in this camp. Like it's just a mess. So who do we start with? You can just literally just scramble the whole thing together, pick one, and just move in that direction. But yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, stat wise, you look at it, 22 out of 28 passes. Oh, it's not too bad, but for me, it's just not good enough. And then
He only played 28 passes.
like,
Do you know how low that is?
Creative midfielder, and they want to tell me 51 touches. Is that in the whole game? In the whole game, 51 touches. I don't know, man. This guy is meant to be the leader, meant to be the guy dragging them through the mud right now, and he hasn't stepped up in one game. So for me, I look at that and I just think, bro, yeah, he needs to go back to Man City. He's happy. I know he's celebrating deep down inside that World Cup's over for him. He gets to watch it from home with Haaland and chill. But yeah, honestly, I just look at that team. The goalkeeper, fair enough, of course. Well, I know he had his mistakes against Morocco. He let the team down himself in that way. But then you look at the defense, it's just old. It's washed. The midfield, Carrasco, is that his position? No. Witsel, Dendonka, it's just slow. It's just lethargic. It's just sad. You know, when we talked about Juventus a few months ago and we said, look at that Juve team there, it's just tired. And I'm tired of even talking about them. But you guys, you could pick a player because I just want to get to the main event, man, of this team. I
can't wait.
It's like... All right, well, let me set it up. Let me set it up then. So look, Martinez, I kind of feel sorry for, because in a way he played it right. In a way, and let me land my point before you say, what do you mean Martinez is the problem or one of the problems? He knew Croatia are a top level team. He knew Croatia are going to relax the ball, keep the ball away from them. He knew we need to stay in the game. We need to stay in the game. And then when it comes down to if you pull it down a little bit, whoever's got this year, if we can see the substitutions. So he knew stay in the game, and then he can bring on the likes of Tielemans, Hazard, Jeremy Doku, Torgan Hazard, and that brother right on top, Romelu Lukaku. He knew if we're in the game in the last 20 minutes, I don't even want to know who wants to go first, because all of you look like you want to go first. So I'm going to let Omar go first. He knew if he holds in there last 15 minutes, he can bring on these stars, and surely one of them is going to have a day where they rise, where they roll back the years, roll back the memories, roll back the skills and the goals and the assists. Cue Romelu Lukaku. The brother was on the pitch for how long? Does it say in there how long he was on the pitch for? No, but it don't matter how long he was on the pitch for. He had 5 shots. How long? How long?
It was on for the whole half, 45 minutes.
45 minutes the brother was on for, and he got in every single right position. But that's where the glory stops for me. That's where the praise stops. He got into every single position you expected him to get into. What happened, Omar?
I can't lie. Strikers, they all have these days, but Lukaku, on the biggest of stages, your country needs you. You've been rallying the troops all game. You've come on to get them to the last 16. Your nation needs you. I think with all of that context, this might be the worst ever footballing cameo of all time. And I know Michael tweeted that, and I completely agree with it. It is the worst. Oh, I don't even know what he was doing on some of those finishes, like the chest one. Like, he's literally got the goal in front of him. The first one when he hits the post, like you've got the whole. He's missed what? I say he's missed 2 open goals, right? The header, the ball went out, fair play. Well, who knows if it went out because VAR or whatever. But the ball went out. But I think I'm scoring a hat trick.
Which one was the one that you think, it's? Which one's the one out of all the chances that you think, stop? Stop.
The one that hit his chest.
That's the funniest one.
That is
his face after. His face after is so memeable. He's just there, just like, I'm tired. I don't know. I don't know. Like he's
You know what
doing,
makes it worse? He
he's-
has that shock
yeah.
face where he's like,
Yeah,
and
that
it's
his
like,
face
bro.
there just was everything. And I just want to say, can we just have a moment of silence for the fans of Internazionale, Milan, Inter. They have not only Romelu Lukaku, they have Lautaro Martinez to look
Oh,
forward to when the
shit.
season starts again. Luckily, Edin Dzeko's still doing his thing. Correa comes in and he does his thing. But Lukaku and Lautaro, I pray for Inter Milan. I pray for you guys.
That's a league-winning front two you're talking about, by the way.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Michael, this brother Lukaku, man. Look, people are saying, look, fair play. Some people are saying, look, he's barely kicked the ball all this season. No sharpness, no surprises. Lukaku was rusty, just getting off injury. So I hear that. There is a bit of sympathy from my side. Bilal and Omar obviously are ruthless, but I'm a nice guy. I'm the man of the community. I'm a community man. You understand? So I've got a little bit of sympathy for him. Have you got any sympathy for him?
I do. I posted a tweet. I said,
you're going to balance it. Okay, you're going to balance it.
I said he's going to get made the scapegoat from this because he's only played 31 minutes in the last 3 months. A striker like that, the first couple of chances were all reaction kind of like things. And when you're not match sharp, that could like cause you to miss. And when you add that and then you add a loss of confidence after you miss 2 open chances, that's just a recipe for disaster. The one that hit his chest is a disaster. Like, you should be scoring that. And I'm not going to give him all the excuses. He should have at least bagged one. But he's not the main reason why they lost. If you think about it, they only played as a real football team when he was on the pitch. For the previous 2.5 games before him, they couldn't attack the goal. Kevin De Bruyne, who's meant to be the leader of this team, Eden Hazard stepped up for Belgium in the previous tournaments. Where were you to step up when you're the best midfielder in the world? Roberto Martinez got this golden generation when he was a mediocre manager. There's a reason why he resigned today. He basically said, "You can't fire me if I quit." That's pretty much where he went at today. When you give a mediocre manager a golden generation, that's the result. So for me, Lukaku, technically, yeah, he's the reason why they lost today, but why is Doku coming on with only 20 minutes left when he's your most direct winger on the team? He should be coming in earlier. This is the only game he actually got real minutes in. So I think Roberto Martinez should actually take the blame for this game. Lukaku, yes, he's a meme. You all know that. He's the biggest meme in football, just from his facial reactions. This guy's hilarious. His Instagram captions, they make you laugh. It's all that, and it's part of the reason why, but I think he's getting made a scapegoat for today, so I'm going to lay off him, but he should have scored, though. I'm not going to give him a full pass, but I think we should be looking at Kevin De Bruyne, who stunk up and needs to go back to Pepito and Holland. That's where he wants to go back to, and Roberto Martinez, a failure, and probably going back to being a pundit. So that's where I'm at.
Michael has brought some points to the table, Omar and Bilal. People keep smashing up the likes. Over 320 of you in here. Smash up the likes, please. Ohms and Bilal, I agree with quite a bit of what Michael's saying. I mean, there's other things, but one point he's raised, and I want to ask you guys' opinion. Do you agree with that in terms of when he was appointed, he had some of the best players in Europe at the right age and rightly termed the golden generation, which was 2018. That was the golden generation. So this set of players 4 years ago were younger, fitter, stronger, quicker, all of that business. So is it a case of wasn't the right man to take on this Belgium job? Because if we deep it, his record isn't been disastrous. He's been knocked out by eventual winners twice, I believe, people. Twice. This one's a bit of a mad flop. But overall,
the Wales one's the worst, though. Got knocked out by Wales in Euros.
2016, obviously France in 2018. But you know what it is with Michael made a great point about the manager and Roberto Martinez. And for me, like, it's going to be slander my own guy. Thierry Henry, that's my guy. You know I'm an Arsenal fan, guys. But as a manager, as a coach, like, why would you hire Thierry Henry and him?
No, you're not feeling that, no? You're not feeling that.
No, that's one of the deadest combinations I could ever think of.
Okay,
like,
why is that?
Me, that's why I've never felt threatened by Belgium. Even during the golden generation, I'm seeing the Roberto Martinez with Thierry Henry. I look at that and I just think, I know it's not going to work. For me, from what I've seen of Henry, yeah, great football player, decent pundit, but terrible coach and manager. That's what I've seen of Henry. And to give him this opportunity, I know he's not the main guy. Being an assistant is very different as well. He's meant to be there, geeing up the lads, probably keeping the team harmony, all good, which obviously completely failed at doing this tournament. You know, yeah, he
Josie
just bangs a free.
says just banging left foot free kicks in Belgian training. Basically, what they're trying to say is Henri's just in training just to show them, yo, I'm still good. Like he's not actually teaching them nothing. He's just showing off, basically.
I've just seen, honestly, that is true. I've seen videos of Henri who just slap a free kick and all the players are just celebrating. Like, I can't even do that. Da, 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 da. Like, what is the point of this? It's not teaching them anything. He's just showing, look, do this, go. Da, da, da. There's no like methodology or instructions or anything going on with Thierry Henry as an assistant manager. And then you add Roberto Martinez on top of that. What is his footballing philosophy? I want to know. What is his idea about football? What is he bringing to the table? I don't see it.
Winning the FA Cup and getting relegated.
Honestly, his style of play, his Everton days, I just don't understand Roberto Martinez as a manager. There's nothing inspirational. You know, most managers, there's something you can take away from what they do. And you like, you know what, I've learned something about football today. I watch his teams when he was a club manager, when he's at Belgium, and I feel like I'm losing knowledge about the game watching.
You're losing knowledge, innit?
I'm losing recipes. So for me, I just feel like that combination with now an aging, weakened, just washed, you know, Belgium national team. It's just I was not shocked, obviously, by them going out. They deserve to go out. I thought they were gonna go out, and it was written on the wall, man. They had to do something before the tournament, in my opinion, to maybe change this result, because this was always coming, and they could have avoided it, but they just didn't. So yeah, for me, I don't understand. Yeah.
Graham says, couldn't agree more, Bilal. Great analysis about Henry. He's a better pundit than coach manager. Holmes, this generation is over. What next for this team? Who needs to retire? Do a lot of them need to retire? I don't know if there's any early favourites.
Vertonghen and Alderweireld are my top two favourites. I think De Bruyne will continue. Lukaku will continue. Hazard, man, like
I don't think De Bruyne is going to continue. I don't think he's got to fight for it. You know.
You know what?
He should retire. He should definitely. De Bruyne, save your reputation, save your tears. Just retire from national team football, because he has not got the heart for it, number one. And clearly, whenever he plays for Belgium, feels like a chore for him.
Ozil Twitter is on him. Ozil Twitter is on his case today.
Exactly. And I've rekindled my love for Ozil just to slander De Bruyne. Can you imagine that? Yeah, no, but honestly, he needs to retire. There's no point anymore. Belgium aren't going to win any major trophies. He's 31 now. Yeah, just focus on your club career. Keep it moving. That's
Anthony, before you go, like the stream before you go. There's an interesting chat, but I've got to go somewhere. Thanks. No problem, Anthony. We're going to miss you still, but smash a like before you go, bro.
Enjoy your journey, but smash a like.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Belgium. Look, I thought they might nick something at the end. If it wasn't for Lukaku's rustiness, whatever you want to call it, I thought they might have nicked it, but it would have been a travesty if they went through, right?
Oh, yeah. I hear Michael's point about. I just want to echo Michael's points again. Lukaku was probably the player in that squad that was most fired up for this World Cup. They looked like they didn't want to be there. They looked like they were just new. Like the De Bruyne comments about being old. Just we all know the history between him and Courtois. Just the arguments on the pitch. Like it's Lukaku. Like you saw when he punched the board at the end, like it meant something to him, and I've got to give him credit for that.
Punching the thing?
Do you guys believe Lukaku when he does stuff like that? I just look at him and just.
He was frustrated because the amount of chances he missed.
No, come on, you got to give him that, Bilal. You got to give him that, man.
He was distraught. Well, he couldn't on Thierry Henry.
Obviously, he's down bad. I'm not gonna lie. You miss them kind of chances in the national team stage in the World Cup. You know what? You guys make me feel bad now, man. I don't want to get too onto him. What if he's like depressed or something? Man?
Yo, I take it from strikers like Didier Drogba were like making case for him. And I'm not gonna disagree with one of the best strikers of all time when they talk about how important match fitness and sharpness is for strikers. So I'm gonna.
He's protecting his boy, man. He's just protecting his boy. Didn't know Lukaku.
Lukaku played 95% of a perfect, but the most important 5% as the striker is to score. So for that, yeah. Maybe the memes and whatever, they are funny. I agree. And like, I agree with Michael. I'm not pinning the blame on him, but I reckon of them going out because he played 31 minutes, whatever, all season. Or he's played nothing this season, whatever, and nothing in the World Cup. But in this game, he was meant to be the difference maker, and he was a difference maker for 95% of the game, and which was bang on. But then the 5% that matters, he ruined, and that's the one that matters most. So he's gonna get the blame for that loss.
Mm-hmm.
Have we lost him?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I think what he's saying.
I'm not going to say it's all his in that game.
That was the biggest comeback I've ever seen from Omar. Your connection in and out.
Sorry.
Yeah,
no, you're back. You're back. I think you were. I think we lost you where you're saying, look, as we're saying, he's going to get the blame, but you was going to say something, Holmes. We lost you.
Yeah. That's the life of a striker, man. Like you have, as a striker, you have the best moments and you have the worst moments, and sometimes you're just going to have to firm it. So he's going to have to firm this as one of probably the worst moment of his career, and just say, yeah, I took an L. Go back on Instagram.
We've got people are saying hello, I'm Moroccan. We've got people saying hello, I am Japanese. People come through.
We're just claiming countries. I don't believe these guys. Show your face. And
no. We're claiming them. Listen, if the man ahead of FIFA can claim all kinds of shit, we can claim shit as well. Come on, man.
Today I feel. Question, guys. Question. You know what it is with this World Cup, right? It's funny. We're talking about the GOAT debates and Messi and Maradona, and a lot of people. I think was it Zoop saying yesterday? I don't know. Messi's not his GOAT just because of this whole World Cup thing. But I'm not gonna lie. For me, it does play a part in how I rate players. Like right now. I rate Vincent Abubakar way more than Lukaku. I've seen him in AFCON. I've seen him in the World Cup.
He's right.
When his country needs him, the pressure. Do you know the pressure? When his country needs him,
2018 Lukaku scored like 6 goals. Did he not? I'm pretty sure he scored like 6 goals in 2018 World Cup.
No.
Must have been against England, man. I don't know, man. I don't even know.
If they're both retired now, who would you rate more? Like in terms of career?
I'm rating Abubakar more, man. I can't lie. I'm rating him more. AFCON king, slapping goals in the World Cup. Lukaku, loads of goals. But for what? I think Inter did a little thing with this Scudetto there. He got that, fair enough. He got his Scudetto. I'll give him that. But apart from that, what's Lukaku done? What's he done? Everton days was showing me a bit. Man United days might have won a few there with United, I think. Michael,
you know what? Let's not dwell on Lukaku, man. Look, we've given him some slander. We need to look, rightly so. We need to cuss the others. We need to cuss Eden Hazard. We need to cuss Kevin De Bruyne. We need to cuss Axel Witsel. We need to cuss.
Why is that guy on the pitch? Why is Axel Witsel on the pitch?
That's what I'm saying. We need to cuss all of these brothers, man. We need to cuss Meunier. We need to cuss the 2 centre backs. We need to cuss Courtois. We need to cuss the manager. Look, Lukaku was the final tipping point, and he's going to be the everlasting memory because he missed 4 guilty chances. But all those brothers had ample time and opportunity to rise, but they never once rose for their country. So they should be cussed. But listen, big up Croatia, big up Morocco from the morning games or the afternoon games. The evening games came. And we were like, come on, man. Like what? Spain, Japan. All right. Thank you for coming, Japan. You gave us the shock in the first game. Because let's not forget, they beat Germany in the first game. We thought, okay, Bilal was like super team. I told you so. And then they get smashed by Costa Rica. Man went quiet. Then Omar came through and said, yeah, watch my Spain. Luis Enrico, GOAT. Spain are total football. They got this on lock. Bro. And then Germany, everyone said to a man, Germany are going to smash 7-8 past Costa Rica. I think Bilal again came with that shout.
That was definitely you. That was definitely you. Don't give me.
No, it wasn't me.
Go rewind the tapes.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I
said something else.
You led me into it. You led me into that. You were gassing. I said, Germany. You know when you say Germany to me, you know what I just think? I just think peak Bayern, just bullying people. So this is my German. That's a German mentality for me. I feel like when they turn up, they can. But you were going with that, bro. You got to claim that.
No. I just said don't write off Germany. And look, they handled their business. Got a little bit of a scare, but I don't even know which game you want to go to first out of the 2, because we can go to them simultaneously if you want. Because this group was wild. I don't even know, man. You guys need to fill me in. People in the chat, can you tell me what was going on at different stages? Because at one stage, I believe everyone was top. Is that
Except
right?
Germany.
Japan
Germany
and
were
Costa
never
Rica were
top.
through at one stage, and Germany and Spain were going home together. So that would have
Bro,
been.
look at this. Look at this formation of Costa Rica. Some 5-4-1 business, right? They opened up the session of the World Cup. They opened up the World Cup by getting slapped by Spain. But since then, they've been a credit. They've been a credit to themselves and the World Cup. What was this game about, man? This was a coasting, man, at the start. What happened?
Manuel Neuer needs to consider retirement. That's
No.
he was at fault for that first goal. He has been looking shaky in this World Cup. And Manuel Neuer, I think he's one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time, and he changed the way sweeper keepers are in a way. But I think he made a good save to stop him from like Costa Rica. But that goal, he literally spilled it. Went right to Costa Rica. Once Costa Rica scored that first, you knew it was over for Germany. So I think Manuel Neuer is not looking good. Musiala I think he completed like 12 dribbles today. You know, for some people, that's more important than goals, including me. Get your dribbles, get your stats. I appreciate that. But it's not looking good. Hansi Flick's talking about maybe resigning already. There's talks about that. Thomas Müller said this might have been his last ever game.
Wait, did you say Hansi Flick's considering retiring?
Resigning, yeah. He's like
resigning.
We'll discuss that. Thomas Müller said this might have been his last game ever for Germany as well. So you might actually start seeing kind of an end of a generation. Like Thomas Müller and Neuer, the last two of that golden generation of Germany. But
I wanna ask you guys. There was a question here, man. Where's it gone, man? I was gonna ask you guys a question. Here we go. Look, honestly, outside of Rudiger, how many undisputed world-class players do Germany have? Let's have a look at it again. All right. Let's have a look at that again. And I don't know, Ohms, what are you saying? I'll give you first.
I reckon Gundogan.
Correct.
And Musiala has the potential to be one of Germany's greatest ever players.
I'm ready to say he's world class.
Okay, yeah. So I say
already.
Musiala,
Kimmich, of course.
Kimmich on his day, yeah. Although I'm not really seeing Kimmich, yeah. You got to give him. Müller was. I don't think he is anymore. Müller was. So yeah, Neuer was. Is Neuer still world class? Are we being overreactive?
No, he is, man. Michael's being overreactive.
I don't think he's
Michael's. No. That's
he's definitely dipped from the level that he was, but he was for me at his peak the best goalkeeper maybe I've ever seen.
Oh, I feel he's the greatest goalkeeper of our generation. I think he's
the greatest keeper of all time. He's the greatest keeper of all time.
I don't think he's world class anymore. I think even when you watch Bayern, I think he's made way too many mistakes in the last couple of years.
I'm inclined to agree with you, to be honest. I wouldn't want to call Neuer world class.
Like right now, who do you think is a better keeper, him or Ter Stegen?
I don't rate Ter Stegen, so where are you going with this? I'm going Neuer still because I just don't rate. Yeah, I just don't rate.
The problem is, you look at the Germany team: Sane, Gnabry, Goretzka. Like these guys all had world class periods, but they haven't kept it up.
We're not calling Goretzka world class, no.
That guy's not world class.
I've only got three. I've only got 3 to 4. I've only got 4 world class players in that team.
I've always said he's overrated.
Okay, go on. Let's hear Bilal's.
Well. Is Rudiger really world class? I rate him so much. Is he
Rudiger is world class.
Are we saying he's world class?
Yeah.
It's you, bro. Don't ask us. This is your shout.
I love Rudiger, but I don't know. World class. Man, I don't know. Rudiger world class. I don't know. Okay, let me tell you the ones I'm comfortable calling world class fully. And I rate Rudiger, don't get me wrong, but I don't know about elite and world class. Are they different categories to people?
Yes.
So elite, and then calm. I'll put Rudiger.
Elites, Ronaldo and Messi and them, man. So forget elite. They ain't got no Ronaldo and Messi.
All right, fair enough. All right, cool. For sake of argument, I'll put Rudiger just because I do rate him. So there's not much weaknesses to his game that I can think of.
Shall we say world class? Shall we say world class is top 6 in your position in the world? Or is that unfair? Should be more top 7?
If I start doing top 6, is Rudiger my top 6? He might be. But I have to think.
He is a top 6 centre.
Let's think about centre backs.
I might not have.
Rudiger, yeah, you might not. That's what 6 centre backs.
So what do we do? So top 10 in your position in the world?
If it's top 10, he probably does get in. Okay, I'll put Rudiger in, Kimmich, Gundogan, Musiala, and for me, if he's fully fit and firing, Leroy Sané. But Gnabry as well, because of the way he's been playing for a while now, I can't really put him in. But I know what he's good at. I know when he's on job, he's serious. But for me, Sané, when he's on job, like you can't stop this guy. He's unplayable. It's
Yeah,
like the
but
Usman Dembele
he's
thing.
not. But he's not, and he's not consistent enough anymore. When he was at Man City, I think
way inconsistent.
when he was at Man City, I think he was a world class winger. I think his like last 2-3 years at Man City, whatever, he was a world class winger. I don't think he's been world class at Bayern. Same with Gnabry. There was a great comment. Gnabry has world class games, but it's not a world class. But to be a world class player, you've got to be doing it consistently. If you look at that team, who are the only consistently top ballers in that team? Rudiger, Kimmich, Gundogan, and Musiala.
I'm calm with that as well. But I just think Sane is just so good. Like, I just feel like something's happened to him at Bayern.
Yeah, but you're doing the looks and looks good aesthetically, like like Sane is when he's in full flow. But yo, come on, let's be real. When has he been in full flow? Have any of you guys seen him in real full flow for maximum 3 games in a row? Like, not even 3 games in a row.
Last season he was really good.
Even this season is in and out of the team, but the chances he's got, he's developed, man. He's been showing. He's still got it, man. I don't know. For me, Sane is world class. For me, still he's world class. Because when it comes to wingers, I'm still taking him over so many because I believe in him. If that makes sense, I don't know. It's opinions at the end of the day. But
so I don't think he's like a top 10 winger in the world.
Nah, he's got the potential, of course, to be in the top 5. But potential is one thing, and actually have done it and doing it is another thing. Let's go down a bit because there was a certain substitute that's been getting a lot of hate and slander and whatnot.
This guy's such a crook, man. Kai Havertz, this guy.
Well, I don't know. Is he such a crook, Michael? What are you saying?
You see what he did today. He knew that like he wants to cause everyone pain. When it matters for him to score, other than Champions League final, he don't score. But today, when everyone wanted Costa Rica to go through, this guy just says, "Oh, let me go score now for my country."
This is agenda. Sounds like an agenda, Michael. Have
you
got an agenda? Will people say you've got an agenda against him before? Will people say you've been having a...
I don't think he's good. I think he's been overrated. I don't think he has a position. Like what is his best position? Is it the 9? Is it the 10? Is it the 8? I just don't think that.
I believe it's the 10.
It's a 10.
I believe it's either he can play as an 8 with a lot more coaching or a 10. What's his position, Holmes?
I think he's a false 9. I'm gonna compromise. But yeah, I don't know about Havertz, man. Like, how much was he again?
70 mil.
But that's not his problem, innit? I don't like these ones. How much was he?
No, but he was expected to be like a really big player. Like, he was meant to be.
I had him to be a big player in midfield. Like him going Chelsea, I just think I said it the other day. I just think it's confusing. Like he's not a striker. I know he scored 2 goals today.
But how you profiling him in midfield? Like what's he doing in midfield? Like he is.
I don't think he has the engine to play midfield. Like he's very.
That's the thing.
passive.
When he went to
he's like a second striker.
I feel like he's not being developed. I feel like he's wasted a lot of years not being able to develop.
Him and João Felix to me are the same players. I genuinely think him and João Felix are the same exact players. What is their best position?
Yeah. They're players that play off the striker. They need someone. And do you know who Germany needed? This is a great segue, right? Grizz, I'm following in your lead segues. If Germany had Timo Werner, boy, it's a different team. It's a different team. That's all I'm saying.
That's mad. We're saying this about Timo Werner. Lee, big up Lee. He says, looks like he's sleeping in a coffin. He's shite, lads, and living off a Champions League winner. But then the opposite says, hey, Nomadic says, say what you want about Kai. He always stands up in big moments for club and country. You can't say that for club, darling. You cannot say that for club. Like, I know Champions League, like Lee's saying, he got the Champions League, but I don't know, man. He's only 23, people are saying, though. So shall we just a bit calma? And let's just see how he develops over the next season.
He needs to leave Chelsea. He needs to leave Chelsea.
And go where, though? What's his level? What's Kai Havertz's level?
He should be the Muller replacement at Bayern.
Oh, shout, maybe.
Bayern have been interested for a while.
That's Florian Wirtz. For me, that's going to be Florian Wirtz.
Who?
Still injured? Wirtz? Another Leverkusen youngster.
His replacement at Leverkusen, I think he's going to go Bayern, in my opinion. I think he's a better player, and I think he's a more...
This is wild. This is wild. I do not understand how Moukoko didn't get any minutes. And for that reason, if Hansi Flick doesn't resign, maybe he should get the bullet. Because you cannot... No. Yusuf Moukoko. Are you taking the German Michael Owen to the World Cup and not giving him any minutes?
To be
He
fair,
should've.
Bro, this
Should've.
guy's a sensation.
That Fulkrug.
Remember this name, Yusuf Makoko, people. Remember this name for the next season and a half, 2 seasons. Remember this name. Remember this stream. Remember the name, Yusuf Makoko. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, we're just saying because of Fulkrug and Muller, I think Mukoku's minutes have just been limited in that way, and also the fact that his age is always going to come against him. Some managers will be like, oh, it's too young. They'll just even if he's good, even if he's doing good in training, they'll be like, oh,
I hate
no,
that
it's too-
argument though, because Gavi starts
Yeah,
for
no,
Spain.
but some managers have that in their heads, and he's probably thinking, I've got Musiala already, who's a youngster. Put Mukoku as well. What's the like? Normally, if you've seen Germany, right? Have you seen the under-21 teams that go play the under-21s? Like they're always elite, like top.
They're always in the
21
final.
players.
Of like
Always in the
under-21.
final.
Like,
The likes of
Mecha.
Lukaku are there. Yeah, they don't take no scrubs. Like England, sometimes a lot of the under-21s, yes, in recent years it's improved, but a lot of the time, the good under-21s or the high-profile youngsters, a lot of them sometimes getting called up to the senior team, etc. Germany is different, so I think there's always that agenda
You
with
got
some
dead
like
ballers like Eddie and Nketiah getting called up.
Where's
to
this
England
Fofana
under
come now?
21.
Yo,
Top
people
goal
hating
scorer
on
for under
Fofana.
Bro, people see him play for one half, right, and cussing him in a reserve France team, in an unbalanced France team, in a team that France didn't care. They already qualified, and they're coming for me because I said, remember Yusuf Fofana. I said Yusuf Fofana before people got to know him. I said it a year ago, Yusuf Fofana, when nobody was speaking about him. So please put some respect on Yusuf Fofana's name, if not mine. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Smash a like. That's what I'm saying. Eunice, you can come for me as long as you keep telling people to smash a like. Smash a like and then come for me. Every time you come for me, smash a like. Conroy's in the building as well. Big up yourself, Conroy. Hope we speak soon. Hope you're being good and keeping safe and well, and you're enjoying the World Cup.
Huggis.
Segue into the France game. Spain game. Another generation. We talk about golden generation. So what we've seen, what I've been hearing about people that support Spain has been Luis Enrique is the truth. Luis Enrique is the best coach in the world. Luis Enrique is now developing the new golden generation. And they may not be ready for this particular tournament, but by the next tournament, it's the Euros, right? Next, of course. By the Euros, they will be a force to be reckoned with. Who wants to take the Spain game? Because this was one smashing, cracking, sizzling firecracker of a game. Straight from the off, people. I saw Japan show great energy, even though Spain controlled them so well in that first 45 minutes, and Spain put on an impeccable performance. But I never thought Japan were completely out of it, you know. Who wants to speak on Japan span? So Japan span, you know.
Japan for Omar for a bit. He's lucky they qualified. I think Omar should go first because my phone wasn't happy with what you were saying. You know, at the beginning, Morata's got you excited. Yeah, my phone wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. Yeah, Omar, tell me, how are you feeling?
Get it up, man. We need the team lineups up, bro.
No. Before we get the lineups up, I just want to get one picture up. Just one picture. That's all I want.
No, not yet. No, we don't need that. We don't need this yet. We don't need to know, bro. We don't need to know this. This is all tears.
Fine.
We get the tears. We get the tears.
Look. Bilal, I'm Michael, to be fair. I remember the Young Bucks stream. Fair play. Your boys top the group. Well done. Trophy. Do you want a trophy?
Nah.
Here's your trophy.
I told you we're coming. We came.
Look, Spain had 82% possession. Look, I know the only stat that matters is the scoreline, whatever. Yes, I agree with that. But bro, I'm seeing enough in this Spain team to still think they go far. I just think it was a 5-minute moment of madness, pure madness. And fair play to Japan. I'll give them credit where it's due. When they have momentum, they ride that momentum, and they are exciting. Like, they go for it, and I actually see why they were hyped up. Maybe I'm still scarred from all the Turkey Euro 2020 shouts. Now underdogs, low-key super teams. They're my worst ever, but fair play, man. Like, this Japan team, they're fairly serious. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a young team. So look, I still think Spain might go further than Japan. But yeah, I just it was weird. Spain rested players, right? Carvajal, Alba, Asensio. These guys were being rested. So look, Luis Enrique.
No,
He's now.
I think Omar's spoken too much already, Bilal. I don't think.
Rested
Yeah,
hype.
he's
No,
stuttering.
it's not rested.
Yeah, he's stuttering. He didn't have any reasonable, logical explanation of this Spanish performance and turn up and tactical nous from Enrique.
Okay, that 45 minutes, the first 45 minutes was domination, bro. It's a concentration thing. Spain thought it was done. They're not gonna make that mistake again. They're gonna go further than Japan in this World Cup, and if they don't, Bilal,
I'm gonna come to Bilal in a minute so he can respond. But Michael, I was gonna ask you something. Is this the kick in the teeth or kick in the butt that they needed just before they realized they need to be serious if they're gonna win this tournament? Could this defeat have been a blessing in disguise? Is what I'm saying. Or will it kill their confidence? Or could it kill their confidence because they got rattled for a period?
I think it kind of showed the weakness in Spain the last 6 years, ever since that golden generation with Iniesta and Xavi passed. Once you press them, you could get them. I think they're physically weak. Gavi today, the moment those Japanese midfielders hunted him, he crumbled under the pressure, and that's why he got hooked. And the center backs, I know Pau Torres isn't the starting center back, but Laporte, he's no physical beast either. We've seen Laporte get got at by other strikers before. Rodri, we've seen him get hounded down. And in the next round, Morocco, they're a physical team. They're gonna come after you. Amrabat, Gavi, and Pedri, you better be ready because he's gonna come after you. Mazraoui and Hakimi, they're the center backs. They're gonna be pressing the strikers. So can Spain? Their biggest issue has always been physicality, the P&P. Can they rise to it sometimes? Today, it showed Japan that 5 minutes. Japan in the first half didn't really attack them that much. There were a couple moments that they actually got the ball in the final third and they didn't know what to do with it. But once those better players came on, like a Matoma, like a Don, they attacked them and they got the goals that they deserved. And for the last 30 minutes, Spain played for me useless possession. It was back and forth, back and forth. They tried to do the death by 1,000 cuts kind of thing, but it just wasn't working. And at some point for me, my biggest issue, I said, in the attack, do they have that X factor? Will they have that one player that will deliver the crushing blow to other teams?
I've been saying this.
Like Morata yesterday, he scored good, but Dani Olmo, will he do it? I don't think he can, to be honest. Nico Williams, he's still a little young. Ansu Fati, he's still young. So will they have someone that will deliver the killer blow in the knockout stage, which every winner always has a player that will always step up? Morata's the most.
You say Morata,
you got to go hooked off.
Go on, Bilal.
Serious.
It's your turn,
Yeah.
now, Bilal.
No, I'm just saying Morata, like he scored the goal, cool. But Enrique needs a goal now. And his first thing he's thinking, let me bring on Asensio. This Morata guy, was he carrying an injury? I don't think so. It was a tactical decision to take their striker off the pitch. And I think that just shows Enrique doesn't even believe that Morata, of course he's a good player. We always say he's technical. If he doesn't have to think, Morata can score great goals. But when you need him, when the pressure's on, when it's time to get a win against Japan, get at least a draw, taking them off first. I just think that just sums it up pretty much in terms of the attacking options. And I just look at Spain, and I've been saying it, that defense, whether it's Azpilicueta, I know some people want to say Carvajal might play there, whether it's Balde or Jordi Alba. For me, their fullbacks are not that strong. Rodri, for me, to be honest, out of all of them, has been impressing me the most because it's not really his position, and he's been showing me some good things. So I'll actually big up Rodri for that. Busquets as well has been showing me some decent stuff. But I look at that defense and I look at that goalkeeper, Unai Simon, and I just think you pressure them, you attack them.
We need to speak.
Yeah, you can get at them, man.
We need to speak about this goalkeeper. I mentioned a few goalkeepers and I thought, wow, how are they not in this team? A couple in the Premier League, would you say, that deserve, or you'd think? Because this guy, I don't know. I can't have an agenda because I don't know him like that.
He tricked me. Against Germany, he was sensational. And then today, he just decided, let me throw the ball into the back of the net. He tricked me.
But not even today, Michael. Not even
other
today.
Games, yeah,
I've been seeing him a couple of games. Yeah, I've seen him a couple of games and I'm saying, you're not him. You're not him, bro. Why are you trying to be him? Who he's trying to be, I don't know. But you're not him. Like, I don't know, man. And you look through their bench and you look through their options.
They have two better keepers on the bench. It's mad.
Bro,
Robert Sanchez should be number one, like, clearly. Like, he's wearing the number one as well. So Yeah, Simon cost them today. Don't get me wrong.
He cost them. He was Butters keeper. You can't have a keeper that you're not sure about in terms of what he's going to do. You can't have a keeper that's going to be temperamental. You can't have a keeper. A successful team will never have a keeper that is temperamental, moody. You don't know what his game is. Like, I'm not saying don't be technical on the ball. I'm not saying that if that's your game, that's your game, but you have efficiency. He's got no efficiencies to his game. But anyway, I think that's going to be, right at the back and right at the top is their weakness. Everywhere else, they seem to be quite nice.
Yeah.
No, don't get it wrong. The first half was tasty. They did play some ball, not going to lie. Pedri and Gavi, Busquets roll back the years, but even Busquets was getting pressed hard. And Michael makes a point. Morocco are not going to let you breathe. I think we need to look at the fixtures. I'm hyped, I'm hyped about these fixtures. A quick word on Japan. Sorry, go on, Noms.
I was just going to say,
no, quick word. We need to speak on Japan.
Oh, I was going to speak on Spain. Let Bilal speak on Japan.
Go on, no, finish off Spain.
Yeah, I'm happy to cook Spain for the 10 minutes, man.
Spain. Abuses it, but like the fact that they knew they were going through, they didn't really look like they wanted that equalizer.
No, I'm not having it.
Man said conspiracy.
I'm not having it.
Yeah. They just couldn't get through. They couldn't. They didn't create a chance properly in that second half. I can't think.
Only that one. Danny
Olmo, which I thought was going to go in. I almost fell to my knees at that moment. I thought it was going to go in.
Yeah. Heart in mouth moment. But honestly, I think obviously with Spain, they're always going to have the problem where there's always going to be massive La Liga bias, when it comes to selecting players for the national team. Even guys like Thiago Alcantara, I know he's had throughout his career. He's had problems with the Spanish national team, and I know what happened at Barcelona with him. So probably left a dark mark in the way they see him in Spain. But that Unai Simon, for example, just shows like there is that massive, massive bias to La Liga players. And I don't understand why you would have that when a lot of Spanish players, well, especially the goalkeepers, they're doing it in the Premier League. It's not like they're doing it in, I don't know, some second-tier Portuguese league. They're doing it in one of the best leagues in the world as well. So I think Spain just needs to get rid of that. But talking on Japan for a little bit as well, we have to big up, well, I don't want to big up their manager because their manager nearly cost them, right? But he looks good while doing it. I don't know how to describe this. When the manager's wearing his suit, he just looks very calm.
He looks calmless and calculated.
Well, he never.
He looks like one of your maths teachers that, however hard the algebra was, he was going to make it look nice and he was going to explain it nice and easy for you. Like, he's going to make it sound so easy. Like, you're thinking, what is all these symbols and numbers, bro? And he's saying, don't worry, I'm going to teach you nice and easy. And it's like almost like, so you got to give him credit for that second half turnaround because they looked out of it at halftime. Like, I thought Spain get another, this could be 3-4. But he brought on the subs again. He brought on your boy Tomiyasu again, Bilal, to lock up shop. Tomiyasu came on and looked like the Terminator again. And one has to ask the question why he doesn't start. Because every time he comes on, he looks like the Terminator.
I don't know. No, it's his muscular problems. They don't want to obviously aggravate that.
Listen,
considering now they're through, you want to make sure he's fit.
That's a very good point. Look, Kamada didn't have a good game today. But I see something in this Kamada that's so good. I know he wasn't brilliant today. Kubo was good. Tanaka, apparently, according to these lot, was man of the match. But did anyone stand out for you guys that you're thinking, Japan, you super team enthusiasts, talk to me. Who's your guy?
Look at my guy behind me. Where is he gone? Ritsu Doan. What a bad man. That guy is serious. When you need moments, when you need someone just to rise, and he keeps doing it time and time again. When you have players like him, and he just feeds off energy, I think, because for his goal, of course, we've been talking about Unai Simon getting pressed, the way the Japanese team were just coming at them, the energy to win the ball, and then the strike. I just think everything that he showed with his goal and with the team as well, because it wasn't just him that created that chance for him to actually finish. I just look at him as one of those key players driving them throughout this tournament. And of course, when you score the goals, things are going to be, brought to your attention. I know Kamada today didn't have the best of games, but of course, he's got quality. We keep talking about him, free transfer, I think, towards the end of the season. Came off for Tomiyasu, I believe, in the second half. So, yeah, Asano as well. all of these players, I think the managers as well in this World Cup tactically, they're overthinking it in one way, because I think Japan lost that Costa Rica game, just go back to that, because of the subs, because of the maybe the day they said it was going to be so hot, the managers think, okay, I'm going to need to rotate my team. I'm going to need to think for the 90 minutes. And a lot of games we've noticed this tournament, the first half normally not many goals, but the second half things start coming alive. And when you have a team like Japan who have many players who have to play with high energy to produce something, the subs are important. And this manager today, his team selection and his substitutes proved to be effective. So you got, you got.
Stern Richard says Mitoma changed the game every time he gets on the pitch. It has to be the tactics. So why would he not start?
Exactly. It's an idea. Yeah, exactly.
Player, that's the special player. Brighton, you thought another madness. Brighton.
They have the best scouts in Europe. They have the best scouts in Europe.
Every single time, if he started against Costa Rica, Japan would have won that game, and I think they go through, because every single time he comes on that pitch, he makes instant impact. Germany game, he created that first goal by playing the ball into the box that led to the goal. Costa Rica, within 3 minutes, he created like 3 chances for them. Today, his press, the way he defended, he tracked back the lie. He was defending Ferran Torres that whole wing. Asensio, he tracked back. He showed his defensive work rate today, because obviously they didn't have much of the ball, so he really couldn't show that much of his offensive prowess. But defensively, he tracked back. And for me, he's a perfect wide forward. If any team needs a winger to just stay on that width and create chances, he's your guy. He's still 25. So I think he's perfect for a lot of teams. And Brighton, that scouting, only 3 mil they bought him for. 3 mil. That's crazy.
You big up Michael. Remember Michael from came on Finland. Yeah, big him up. Michael talks football. He told us about Mitoma and where he came from, and Brighton having that link with that club. I can't remember what they were called. Some Royal, I think it was a team in Belgium or something like that. Yeah. So big up Mitoma, and just big up Brighton as well, just for that one.
Lee reminds us, he says, expect fair play. It's a party, because Lee's out in Spain. Big up Lee. He says it's a party atmosphere here in Spain, as it's so close to Tangier, where I live in Spain. Tuesday will be litty as F, bro. He's right. Maybe that's a segue into it. Or do you guys want to chat on Ohms? Do you want to shed a few tears? On anything?
I'm just gonna get called salty, this, that, or whatever. I'm just gonna be quiet now. I'm not gonna talk in WhatsApp anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and let the World Cup play up, because
I still haven't worked out how to do a poll. It's my fault. Otherwise, we could do a very quick poll now in the chat to say, was it over the line or not? What did the ball go over the line?
So the actual physical ball. So I understand. It's not like technically. It's like, you know, when you see from the top of the. I'll get the picture up first. The physical ball was out of play. But like, because the ball was hovering over the line,
the spiritual ball wasn't.
Yeah, the
physical.
I've got a picture for you guys as well for the ball. So Omar, you get yours up first.
No, yeah. No, so you know, like if
calm down, boys, calm down. Stop putting up pictures of the balls. Put picture up your balls, bros. Calm down. Calm down.
Pause. Heavy pause on that one.
So this was the one, and then Bilal, is that the picture on the right you want to show?
I have no idea. Let me.
So here, the ball is out, right? There's no doubt about it, right? The actual physical ball is out, but it's like this. Like, the ball is out, but it's still like hovering over the line. So,
do you get what I mean?
Perception is everything.
Oh, I get what you're saying, Ohms. So you're saying the shape of the ball.
This is the one I have.
The outer edge of the ball. That's pretty much what Ohm's showing, really, but from a different angle.
You can see the ball's there. It's not fully over the line.
I see a centimeter on the line. Just a centimeter.
Right there. You can see my mouse, right? Right there. The ball's on. It's a goal. That's all.
VR did it for the culture. They said they wanted an upset today, and they did it for the culture, and they gave one to Japan. It'd be like that. VR wanted vibes.
William says in Pixelated Pigeon says the whole ball isn't actually guaranteed out. In other words, perspective is everything.
ISO's comment.
Lee says Grizz Fox Sports showed that it was in. So in other words, if it was goal line technology, it's not a goal. So therefore, it was in camera angles. Grizz. There you go. So what? Hold on. So are we saying we need goal line technology on them lines as well right now? Not just the goal line. Is that what we're saying now?
No, they do. That's what they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
That's why it was given a goal, though, wasn't it?
No, No.
Oh, in
It would have
terms of
been
the
a-
actual like automatic technology. Oh
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Even the other day, Ronaldo's header, right? They said Ronaldo was saying, "Oh, headed the ball." Adidas came out and said, "With our technology, we figured out that Ronaldo didn't touch the ball." That they came out and said that. So even on the balls, I don't know if they have some sort of GPS sensors or whatever. I don't know to see what's actually happening at each moment with the balls.
But
So
listen,
they might do
big
it.
up, look, big up the teams that gone through today. It was a tight one. It was a tight one, and nobody knew what was going on at one stage. At one stage, there was be like big, like what's the word? Confusion. No one knew the rules. No one knew what's going on. If Spain score again, who's out, who's in. But this is what I love. This is what I love about World Cup. Shall we? Shall we go on to looking at allow the prediction table? What are you saying? Like, we ain't got time for it.
You know what? I just completely
Shameless
forgot
season.
forgot about the games tomorrow, which are arguably the most exciting group games I've ever seen in the World Cup.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to do a preview to the games tomorrow, or shall we do a predictions? Because this
We
is
can do
matched
two
up
in
all
one.
the
We can do
predictions.
2 in 1. We can do 2 in 1 with the predictor and the games at the same time.
Yeah,
We can do it.
You got time,
People
people?
saying,
You guys, you free okay for time?
yeah, bro. There's too much to talk about. This World Cup's mad. It's the greatest
Oh,
World Cup
you
ever.
lot are nuts. All right, come, let's do this. All right, next,
Get
where do you want to go into segment?
Drink your tea.
Wherever the
Sit
next
down,
segment
guys.
is, come.
I've
I've got
do
the
this
list up,
up.
people.
You want this up. You want the chaos to come back on the show. So yeah, let me. So you guys can see. Yeah, basically all of it's been updated.
Yeah, Assad's right, man. I'm trying to save content for tomorrow. You guys are killing me all today, but it is what it is, man.
We'll be back tomorrow with more shamelessness.
So
it's
look,
fine.
Japan has totally, Japan and Morocco have totally rocked the tables and the predictions and what's it called? The plan, the routes.
100%.
Let's go.
So yeah, we just need to do these 2 groups now and do what we think. So I think we just do what we did yesterday. I think
we're sticking here, unless you lot want to flip flop after yesterday. This is what I'm saying, innit? Because after watching today's, do any of you want to flip flop?
Well, would you have Switzerland second?
Yeah, we did Switzerland.
I'm saying Serbia.
Let's go with Omar's because his fresh mind. Because our minds are dead from yesterday. It's only fair Omar gets to select him today. Okay.
Go on then, Omar. Go on, Omar.
I'm saying that they've got the slight. That's the battle for
group of death.
That is
everyone. Roma is responsible for this.
Just let everyone know. Serbia Switzerland could be the most feisty game.
By the way, people, if we're gonna do a preview and a predictions, by the way, we deserve some likes. So we ain't doing this for free. We're leaving here something. So we need some likes. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're asking for, some likes. Because smash up likes. Sorry, continue.
I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd put a lot of money on a Granit Xhaka red card tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think Granit Xhaka scores a winner tomorrow.
It's either a winner or a red card. There's no in between.
All right, so we got this.
Xhaka ain't got a red card in a minute, man. He's calmed down as a man.
But it's Cameroon lost. Switzerland.
He even said it the other day. I remember I read the Xhaka interview. He said he's lost his head like 2 or 3 times in his career. He mentioned 2 times. One, that game against Serbia, where he obviously scored and then went nuts. And then obviously that incident with the Arsenal fans when he took off his shirt and stuff. Those he said the 2 times he's really gone blank playing football. Big up Australia every time. What a nation what a sporting nation. I bigged you lot up the other day. Massive sporting nation. Every sport they try to compete in, they become competitive in it. You know what I mean? It's mad the way they do it. It's brilliant. Big up on my. I've been seeing the scenes from Australia from
mad.
That guy used to be on Copper 90. What's his name? Ellie Mengen. Big him up. Little videos and clips from Australia. Legend, that guy, man. Australia, the Australians are loving it, man. So,
Pick up Australia as well, because they're waking up at like 2 a.m. Sorry, Grizz. Sorry.
No, let's get Cameroon. Let's get moving, man. You guys are killing me. All right, Cameroon. So what are we saying? I don't even know. This group is wild. Tomorrow's this group is, these set of fixtures are gonna be, I guess it's 2 in 1. Maybe we look at the fixtures first before we decide what's going on in.
Ghana, Uruguay tomorrow.
Suarez was stirring the pot. He was stirring the pot today.
I don't think he stirred the pot. I think he said what any normal footballer would say, and any normal footballer would have done. If there's any disagreements, 100%. Say something.
No chance.
I
If
hate
my
Suarez
player
for it,
didn't do that-
but I hate
if my
Suarez.
player
But I would have
didn't-
done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. So
If
I
my
can't
player
say I would've
didn't
done
do
it.
that, if
If
he
you
didn't
don't
do
do
exactly,
that,
I'd kill
if
him.
you don't do that for your
I'd
country,
tell him.
if you don't do that for your country, you're not a footballer. I'm sorry. You should
You gotta
retire.
get exiled.
You
gotta
should
get
you should
exiled.
never play. And he's right. Asamoah Gyan was the one who bottled it, not Suarez. Suarez missed out on a World Cup semi-final. Suarez sacrificed himself, and he's been made to look the villain. So for me, I would do anything, absolutely anything, for a Luis Suarez winner. Absolutely. This guy, man, best number 9 of his era. I would do anything for it. Ghana, I'm sorry. I love the African teams, but
No,
Suarez.
you don't love them. You don't love them. You want that vile human being called Luis Suarez to score the winner against Ghana. No. We need Suarez. I always say, like, for me, the best striker I've seen probably in the last 10 years, 100%. But as a human being, I have questions about that guy. So I need him to do nothing tomorrow. And I need Ghana to get them 3 points, or at least a point that they need. So yeah,
Who's
for
got
me,
a
I'm
plan
going
for
with Ghana. I'm going with Ghana.
Obviously, I don't know what. Oh, Darwin would be hilarious though. For like the Darwin Nunes. Oh, Darwin and
No, man,
Suarez
stop
2-1. Oh, we need it. We need it. Oh, just for like the heritage. I'm sorry. Ghana, man, like big up. If Ghana win, I'll be happy for them. But you need a villain in life, and I'm backing the villain.
Nah, he's more than a villain. He's a human eating flesh. I don't know, grabbing striker.
Why? No. I get all of that.
Mhm.
But not in this particular fixture. Like, he handballed. Like, we all agree we would have done the same. He didn't antagonize. He said, "Look, blame who's the one who missed the penalty."
He just said the Ghana player. He just said the Ghana
Asamoah
player
Gyan.
missed it.
Asamoah Gyan, he goes, he missed the penalty. Like, I get all of his faults, Suarez, and he's got a hell of faults. You know what I mean? Whatever, no problem. But in terms of this situation, bro, we know to a man, everyone would, and I would have been embarrassed as a footballer, or as if I had a player that didn't do that shit. Like, he had to do that. But yeah, so what are we saying?
Yeah, so go back to the predictor. For me, it's Ghana. Let's just go for it. I don't know. Omar, you want to start? Michael?
I said, let's
Big up,
do
Lee.
the former.
It's very
Cheers,
late in
Lee.
Spain, I know that.
Yeah, big up, man.
I'm gonna say Uruguay.
Really?
Michael,
I said Ghana from yesterday. Back to
Grizz?
guy Kudus.
you back in Ghana?
Kudus.
I'm backing them, but I don't think they're going to do it. I'm backing them. I want them to.
Is it time to ask chat?
Yeah. Get the chat to do it then.
Are we 100% on you Portugal winning the group, yeah? Yeah. They're winning the group.
Yeah. I'm 100%.
Yeah.
Well, you never know, but I'm 100%. Today,
Ghana-
listen,
Ghana
today
would have to-
has fried my head. Today we thought.
Yeah. Heads are fried.
Yeah.
Heads are
Can't-
fried.
Chat.
Ghana would have to win by like 4 goals, I think.
Ghana or
Who have to?
Uruguay? Who's winning?
Ghana would have to win by like 4 goals.
Oh, no. So allow it, innit? It's not Ghana then, innit?
They
Ghana
scored
have
like
to
3
win by
goals
4
every game, though, no?
Yeah, they
No,
gotta
no.
win by
conceded
3
a few.
goals.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
If Michael's saying that, it can't be Ghana then, innit? Really, let's be realistic.
We go for the vibes. Ghana have won. Ghana are going into second.
How? They have to win by 4 or 5
No,
goals?
no.
he's saying.
No,
to
that's
top
the
the
top of
group.
the group. That's the top
Out
of
the
the
group.
group.
The group.
They just need a
Oh.
point tomorrow. They
Yeah,
just
they
need a
need-
point.
Oh, they just need a point tomorrow.
Yes. Uruguay have to win. They have to play to win. And Uruguay having to play to win concerns me.
I'm
Like,
not
do
sure
they
about
know how
Ghana's
to play to
defense,
win?
man. I don't think they've got it. I don't think the Ghana's the defense, man. I'm bigging up kudos because brother's on Liverpool's wish list, and I hope we get him. So I'm bigging up kudos every time. Mohamed Kudos, come on, another Mohamed in the team. Mohamed Salah, Mohamed Kudos. We're running things. I'm telling you. So Ghana.
All right, come on. All right, cool. This is not even the important bit. The important bit comes next. This is where the main event, the juice. I think yesterday I went for the US. So I don't know what you guys are saying.
Holmes has to have the final say.
It's all on Omar. It's all on Omar. You're the final say for everyone, man.
This is actually this is going to be a hard game to call. I'm not gonna lie. The US have a better midfield than the Netherlands, but I don't think they've got that threat up front to really send them through.
But I have Netherlands though. I'm not feeling Gakpo and Depay.
Yeah, but you just can. This screams of 1-0 Netherlands. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I won't be surprised if USA like actually dominate this game, because let's be real, they dominated England. But I'm going Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael,
sorry.
you still? What are you feeling?
Boy, I gotta back my boys.
Oh, Michael, you're here. I feel.
I ain't gonna
Innit,
cry
after-
for them though. It ain't Greece. That's the only country I'm crying for. I ain't gonna cry for this.
I think we let the chat decide this one, man. I say, what the chat saying? Holland, America, just put it in because I'm seeing a few Holland shouts. Like they're going with Omar, but are they feeling? Are they really feeling the United States like me? The Yunus Musas, the Tyler Adams. What a guy, man! What a guy.
Yeah,
McKennie.
I love Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams,
Mhm.
bro, the guy is an inspiration to kids and youngsters out there. He's a proper professional at such a young age, made captain, so much pressure, huge nation like USA. And do you see the way he handles the media questions and whatnot, and the way he speaks, man? Guys a credit to his country and his jersey, bro. So
Yo, the chat are feeling
I'm-
USA. You seen this?
Chat's 50-50.
No,
You
they're
say
feeling
50-50?
America. My bias is pushing me to see the USA once more.
I'm seeing the Holland shouts, bro. No,
I don't
this
know,
is my
man.
one. This is my one. This is my one. And I remind Captain America's running out of his super serum. So
That's
the
fine, bro.
Netherlands,
We just up again.
Netherlands.
Michael, will Pulisic be fit?
Yeah. He says he's fine.
Oh,
I don't know, guys. Up to you. I'm easy because I'm not a Netherlands fan, and I don't want Virgil come home.
Virgil's not going to win it, so we probably want him to come home earlier. And for that
Bro,
reason,
Man
we
City
got
are bringing players home. Kevin De Bruyne is coming home. I'm not happy, man.
And for that reason, we've got to go with the US. I'm looking at Michael's face. I can't say no to this guy. Look at
Yeah,
him.
we got you. We got Michael on the show, man.
He's smiling at me.
Yeah, we got Michael on the show. How we not putting US through? We got Michael on
You
the
have
show,
to,
man.
man. You have to.
Yeah, we have to.
Argentina. Large up Australia, though. Large up Evan.
Yeah,
Evan
big up
Bovine.
Australia, but this is where the fun ends, right? But we've been saying this for a hell of teams, but we mean it this time.
Yeah, we mean it 100%. We don't need to discuss. Big up Australia. We big them up so much, but we're sorry. Home time.
We're sorry.
Oh, this one's another
I hate
tough
this
one.
game, by the way. This game is a very sad game. For
Yo,
me.
wait. Japan, Croatia, yeah?
I'm very
That's
sad.
why
for
you
this
made
game.
it, bro. That's what
I
I'm
hate
saying.
this
It's upside down. now. It's
Michael,
upside
we
down.
hit in the quarterfinals, bro.
Bro, I don't know who I'm rooting for yet because my best friend's Croatian. So I always
No.
adopt him
Tell your
too.
friend to hold it. He's going home. He already had a final the other day, man.
That's my twin, bro.
He's been enjoying already. He's enjoyed too much, man. Let America enjoy, Japan enjoy. Japan. You know what I mean? Croatia, they every day, bro. Modric, go sleep, man. 37, man. Go bed.
Bro, he needs to pick the right team, though. Japan. He needs to.
You
get
can't be
his
doing
tactics
this
on point.
nonsense in the knockout stages.
Yeah. You can't risk it.
I'm saying
And
Japan,
Croatia
though.
are so settled. Croatia are so settled with their team.
It's Croatia.
Yeah,
Can they score the goals though? It could, like
That's
Spain
exactly what I'm
today.
thinking, Grizz.
It was like Spain today. Spain got an early goal. They couldn't capitalize. I can see Croatia scoring one. I can't see Croatia scoring more than one. The weird thing is, I can see Japan scoring more than one.
Yeah.
But not having the ball. You get what I'm saying, people?
Also, I think taking into account Japan about to come back twice against Germany and Spain, they can win this game. I believe.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm going with Japan. I'm backing.
No, I'm
backing
going
my team.
Japan as well.
My ego is also telling me Japan as well.
Damn, the next game though.
Ghana respectfully. With all due respect to Ghana.
Damn, I should just put Croatia
whoever
through,
sent
man.
through Ghana or Uruguay, this is Brazil, surely. Neymar, hopefully will be back as well. So
yeah. Big up Ghana every time. Mohamed Kudos, love you and that. But yeah,
right.
Thank you.
England next.
Yeah, we had Senegal.
Oh, yesterday they went.
Wow.
They went Senegal. Me and Bilal went England. Me and Bilal.
Yeah. Oh, we got the majority today, Grizz. You're on your own today. We with the England.
Well, Michael and Bilal.
Yeah,
we said England. We said England. We said England.
This is what I mean, man. Young.
Lucky your Wi-Fi is gone, bro.
Like, England have got too much. England have got too much for Senegal. Senegal will be like hard to break down. But I think 60 minutes onwards, England got too much off the bench. Where are Senegal's goals coming from?
That Rashford free kick's gonna hit like crack. It's gonna hit like crack.
All right, England. All right, England.
Unless there's a caveat. Unless it's too hot.
Ooh.
And the AC breaks, they could lose.
Oh, it just get suspended. Oh, it's
Oh,
definitely England. Then.
are you serious?
Oh, it's definitely England then.
Oh, that's not nice.
He was everywhere for them as well.
That is not nice.
Mane makes a difference to this team,
Yellow
man.
card, by the way, yellow card accumulation is one of the dumbest rules in knockout tournament history. Why do yellow cards have to call you suspended?
Oh,
So wait,
that's
he's
not
suspended because
nice.
of yellow cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, where else would he be suspended?
No, I thought he said he was injured. That's what I was wondering. When did he get injured?
Nah, he's suspended because he got yellow cards in 3 games in a row.
3 games. I think it's a joke.
Yeah,
That's a joke. Like it should even reset after the group stages. Shouldn't even count, really. Yeah, but again, it could encourage people to just start doing madness because there's no punishment.
No, but if it's free, if you got booked in 3 games in a row, then you're a bit of an idiot as well.
Yeah, you're moving mad. Yeah,
it could have been like a tactical foul where you needed to take the yellow.
Yeah,
but 3 yellows. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
The next one, keep it moving. Like it's a travesty that they even there. Poland should have been.
Mbappe hat trick. I've been saying that for every game France played.
I need like 6 goals. If Poland somehow come through that, yeah. We need to stop this football thing.
North Africa, stand up. We're coming. Morocco. They're here.
Morocco. I'm feeling Morocco, man.
I'm predicting it from now. Hakimi is scoring a free kick in this game, or Ziyech. One of the two are scoring a free kick by Simon in this game.
Mo's rocking back in his chair because the whole world wants Morocco right now, and Omar's gonna have to go against his boys and his super
I'm
manager.
Saying Spain, but if the 3 of you are going Morocco, I can't argue against that. But I'm saying Spain. Spain are cleaning up Morocco, but I'm assuming this hurts me, man. Look at the smile on your face, Grizz. Look at
the chat. The chat's Morocco. People are going mad, bro. Morocco hype. Believe in us. Morocco, Poland are bottom. Pick Morocco. Ya Allah, Morocco. And then there's Spain will win comfortably. The real football people quietly just saying, allow it in it. Spain will bounce back.
Morata's crumbling in that game.
I need to see Gavi drop though. I need to see Gavi dropped.
No, he's not going to drop him.
That little headless kid. Oh, that Gavi against that Moroccan midfield. He's getting. Moved to. The kid's getting moved to, and that defense is getting moved to. I'm sorry, Morocco gonna outman these guys.
It's a grown man's game.
Forget the whole football. Yeah, forget the whole pretty passing nonsense. No. This is football. And you know what it is with Moroccans, yeah? Even when I went on holiday, I was looking at the Moroccans like, you guys are all of them, all like built, they're all strong. I'm like, yo, Moroccans are different. I went to Spain the other day. They're not the same. They're not the same as the Moroccans. It's not the same.
They ain't got that dog in them. You're right, bro. They don't got that dog in them.
Yeah, there's something about the Morocco, bro. Just normal guys, like
bro. This is the
my age. I'm like, yo,
this is the ultimate. This is the ultimate. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate. What's it called, man? What's it called, man? My mind's gone blank. Like tiki taka versus the dogs,
just like
yard dogs. But we need to give credit. We need to give credit to them as well. They can play as well. Morocco can play. Come on. I'm not totally dissing their technical ability. In fact, their technical ability is good. Is lovely. His ability.
Oh yeah, they just gotta find that final pass.
It's that mix.
They get that pass. That killer pass.
And Nezeri, he plays in Spain, so he will not be worried about any of them.
Light work, man. He knows the Spanish. He knows their mentality, man. He's been
those Spanish wingers got to track back against Hakimi and Mazraoui too. Mazraoui,
Ziyech and Buffal. Buffal's a baller, man. This guy, he's just a joy to watch. Fair play.
Bilal has been killing you this stream. Bilal has been killing in this World Cup. He's hardly got anything right. And that's why today he's got a few things right. That's why he's celebrating. Otherwise, his prediction has been the maddest. But it is what it is. Look, I don't know. I want Morocco with all my heart. But my head's saying today was a mad kick in the teeth for Spain. Like, obviously, it didn't cost them.
You know what this reminds me of? Actually, 2016. Do you remember the 2016 Euros when Spain lost to Croatia, that last game of the group, and they lost the group to them, and then they had to play Italy in the round of 16 right after, and they got absolutely dominated by Antonio Conte in that game. I'm sensing the same thing in the Spanish team. They got their kick teeth in at that game. Everyone thought it would be fine, and then Ciro Immobile and Graziano Pelle showed up and absolutely killed them. I'm sensing something similar in this game.
That's actually
Yeah,
a
but
good
you're
shout.
talking. Yeah, but it is a good shout. But look at the players he mentioned. Look at the country you mentioned. You mentioned European heritage there.
I meant
Morocco.
Graziano Pele.
Graziano Pele in this
No,
one,
but I'm
you
talking about
better,
the
man.
country. I'm talking about the
Italy's
country.
been
I'm talking about the
Conte
country. How many
as
times
well.
I've told you, country is heritage.
Same thing
man.
happened to them
History.
against like Russia though too in the World Cup in 2018.
Grizz,
They-
with all the
they
heritage
fought-
of Italy, where are they in this World Cup? I
Yeah,
can't
that's
see
true.
them.
That's true.
Where's Germany? Where's Germany?
Italy and Germany, man.
This World Cup has shown heritage doesn't exist in this world. This is, well, maybe if Brazil win it, it's going to be heritage, but for the most part, yeah, out the window. This is just.
Then you know what? Mauric, a la Mauric. Is that how you say it in French?
I don't know. It's like Morocco, I think.
A la
Morocco.
Maroc.
I think that's what they say.
Maroc.
Next game.
Big up Marrakesh.
This wasn't my prediction, chat. All I'm gonna say. I really hope.
Nah. You've been overpowered, man. I was gonna give you the final say, but the power of the chat and
hijacked.
the power of Bilal and Michael's have inspired me, and they told me, yeah, I've changed my mind. Morocco, that's gonna be the World Cup. That's gonna be the World Cup right there. Morocco knocking out Spain in the next round is gonna be the World Cup. Oh shit. Portugal, Serbia, bro. I hate them both. I don't even know, man. It's like toss a coin. I can't give a shit who goes through. Because whoever's going through, I've got them going out. I'm telling you, Ricky.
Oh, you did this yesterday with. Don't rate Portugal, do you, Grizz?
No, I do, but I don't like them. I rate them. I don't like them.
William Carvalho needs to get out of that midfield ASAP.
You should get out
Yeah.
of Portugal. That's what he needs to do.
But Bernardo's carrying that team a little bit at the moment.
Bruno's carrying that. Bruno's carrying that.
Bernardo and Bruno, the two crybabies, right? Fair enough to them. On their day, they're absolute ballers. I just feel like Ronaldo will score in this game. Ronaldo and Messi can't go their careers without a knockout goal in the World Cup.
I hope they do,
Surely.
to be honest.
It would be funny for the legacy shouts, but Portugal beating Serbia. I think there's more of a conversation about Portugal Morocco than there is about this game.
We kind of robbed ourselves of a little derby though. Spain or Portugal.
Nah, I'm telling you, Morocco. They're gonna conquer
yeah.
the Iberian Peninsula. This is what's happening this World Cup. Spain first, Portugal second. Iberia is owned by Morocco at this point. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going Portugal to go through. What are you guys saying?
Yeah, I'm going Portugal.
Portugal saying nothing. Okay, cool. We'll move up to the top. Back to the first quarterfinal game. Oof.
Like I said yesterday, soccer is over.
Yeah.
Soccer is finishing in the quarters.
Messi's
rising.
They beat the soccer rules, and now it's
The
called
soccer-
soccer shouts.
They don't like
you
soccer.
got Morocco. You got Morocco conquering Iberia, and then you got Argentina conquering soccer. This is the World Cup. This is
World crazy. Cup. This is
Um,
where
Super team.
legacy's
Bye.
made, man.
Well done, quarterfinals.
I'm not even rooting for the Japan in that game. I'm waiting for Brazil. I can't lie.
Yeah. Tomiyasu, it's time to come home, bro. It's time to come home.
Yeah. Listen,
You've enjoyed your holiday.
Japan, you've been a breath of fresh air.
2026, so we're going further. We'll come in next time.
On and off the pitch.
In your own country.
Yo, listen.
Of course.
Listen. Japan cleaned up in the game against Spain. They cleaned up Germany in the game against Germany, and they clean up every ground when they leave. So, big up Japan every time. What people, what nation, but yeah, Brazil.
To Brazil, yep, 100%. It has to be. Oh my God, what have we done here? Another derby.
Like I said,
England versus France.
Mbappe hat trick.
You're not saying Rashford's better than Mbappe no more, no?
I never said that to begin with.
England,
I don't know.
England
That's your fan base. That's what I'm just putting it on you, man. I'm sorry.
England are winning this game, and Bukayo Saka's turning up, right, Bilal? Yeah, you hear that? I know you hear that.
Now you're trying.
I know you hear that.
You're trying to buy your vote. This guy, that's not bribing me.
Yo, Bilal, think about this though. Think about this though, Bilal. Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland have come home already. Do you want Bukayo Saka to keep filling for the tournament while Man City have their best players at home?
Bro,
think about that.
He could end up being the star boy of this World Cup. Think about that legacy, Bilal. Think about that. Bukayo Saka turning up. Oh, beautiful.
You know what it is? The last game I remember, England-France, right? I'm pretty sure Dele Alli scored like 2 goals. I'm pretty sure it was the last game. I can't think unless there's been a game.
That's a long time ago. By the fact that you mentioned Dele Alli, I know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, that's the last game I remember, and England won that day. Bro, I got Omo here with me. If I vote England, I know it's at least two votes.
And Michael, Rashford's probably doing something then. Rashford golden boot to bring back to Manchester. Or you say
World Cup's coming back to Manchester no matter what, so it don't even gotta be Rashford. I know one.
You guys already know my answer. My answer will depend on if Ibu's playing. Simple. So I'll take my opinion out of it because
I'm backing the best player in the world. So
I'm back in England, you know.
I'm outnumbered then.
I'm going England, you know.
England are solid. England are
Yeah.
solid.
When Mbappe was 5 past Pickford, and we come back to this video. What are you saying?
Maguire, this is international major tournament Maguire. This is
I don't care. I don't care if it's international major tournament
Maguire.
I don't care if it's Leicester
right?
Maguire. I don't care if it's whole city Maguire. Mbappe's eating him up. Let's be serious here.
He'll be on that right side. Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker has the pace. If there's a right back in the world that can keep up with him,
or you know what? Yeah, you know what? I was cussing Southgate for picking Kyle Walker and not giving Trent any minutes and whatnot, but it made sense, bro. He's building up Kyle Walker's fitness for this game. He knows they got Kyle Walker coming up real soon. Kyle Walker is the only man in world football.
Let's just say,
football that's handled Kylian Mbappe.
I'm thinking, right? Kyle Walker I know Bellingham struggled in the USA game, but get Kyle Walker right back, Bellingham right centre mid, Saka right wing, PMP on that right side. Yeah, Mbappe, we are counteracting any superhuman moves you have.
No. What you need is Bellingham on the left, central mid, and just tell Jordan Henderson for 60 minutes to run his legs into the ground. Don't think about anything going forward. I don't care if you play hoofball.
Jordan Henderson, he said.
Walker, you better be there.
This is unserious.
Your internet can't, bro. The internet's not trying to see Jordan Henderson on the pitch.
Jordan Henderson versus Chouameni. Let's be serious here. Come on.
No, Bellingham, man, has to play. Like, he's got the legs. Henderson, maybe
Michael said this is unserious business, man.
This is unserious business. Like, come on, man. Yo, Shaw versus Dembele. Maguire versus Dembele. Can we be serious here?
Have you got an answer? Or he's got a point. You lot all covering up on the right.
Who's covering the belly? Who's got crochet?
Well, we got Luke Shaw, we've got Maguire, we've got Declan Rice and Phillips, bro. Declan Rice and Phillips in midfield, bro. And with Bellingham, free. Like just run up and down. And that front three, bro. I don't know how you're gonna score.
We got to pick one. We're gonna be here all night. We're gonna pick one. We have to pick one.
England might need to play 3 at the back in this game.
Nah. Did the 3 at the back talk? Because at the end of the day, France are playing 4-2-3-1.
Guys, we got to pick. Come on, let's keep it.
All right, England. I've clicked England.
England. This is clearly heart over head, but
Paris Twitter. Remember who backed you here. Just remember that.
All right.
Morocco first African.
Bro, I'm going Morocco, bro. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yeah, heart. I don't give a shit. If you look to do heart. Yeah. You look done heart shouts. I'm doing a heart shout. Morocco's my team.
I'm picking Morocco.
Morocco.
If I've got Morocco beating Spain, why can't they beat Portugal? I just said the Iberian Peninsula is getting cold.
Ronaldo, it's time to go home. Well, where's home? Yeah, that's another question. Where's Ronaldo's home right now? He don't.
Al Nassr.
I don't even know, man. But I think, wherever it is, go. Get out of here.
We could have given France a proper French Empire vibe going here, man.
All right, let's go.
Senegal, Morocco. It could be nuts. Anyway, all right, cool. Argentina.
Conroy says every World Cup show has been heart over head, Holmes.
It's the World Cup. It has to be.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's all about heart, man. In these World Cup. We're not here to do tactical analysis of games and break down.
I'm the same way.
Stats.
When Greece made the round of 16 in 2014, I kept thinking to my head, what if we beat Costa Rica? We could have beaten Netherlands or Argentina and made the final. It's always heart over head.
I think this one has to stay the same as yesterday, although Argentina have looked better in form. So I don't know. It's up to you, though.
I'm going Brazil for me.
All right, rapid.
Yeah,
rapid.
Brazil.
Heart overhead, Argentina, but
this is where I get heartbreak because this is where England come through. Morocco brave in defeat in the semi-final of the World Cup. This could go to penalties. Morocco don't have like Saka redemption in the penalty shootout and all of that business. Pickford, that plum, that I can't swear. I don't want to swear because apparently I swear too much on my streams, and that's why, you know what I mean, the algorithms, it affects the algorithms. So I need to swear less. But I want to swear at Pickford. But I think this is where he wins them the penalty shootout in the semi-final, people.
Omer's influence is unmatched. He's come on the show and England are going to the finals. Michael, what are you saying? What? Oh my god. Yeah.
Omer's the true influencer.
The situation. Yeah. Nah, as soon as Omer comes, England, man, they can do anything.
I'd actually pick Morocco to beat England.
No, I'm picking England, man. England got that. Oh, I'm telling you, get me in a World Cup bid. Get me in a World Cup bid for England, right? England. If anyone from the English FA are watching me, get me in your team. I will get you votes. I will get you votes for whatever World Cup you want. Euros World Cup, Confederation Cup, Asia Cup. I will get you votes for whatever you want.
The Revenge of Casablanca. People got some narratives, bruv, to run. My mates just text me, he goes, yo, you guys have done the most unrealistic. And I'm laughing, and I don't even know what to reply to. I'm going to say, listen, have you been watching this World Cup? Guys, have you guys been watching this World Cup? How dare you call this unrealistic when after the games and the results we've just had in this World Cup so far?
Yep, and I'm saying Morocco beat England. I'm sorry.
I'm betraying. Yo, we're not
Morocco are doing. I don't know.
What you want? Bilal, you want Saka to miss another penalty?
Bro, Saka can hold it and come home. Morocco in the World Cup. Let's go.
Listen, it has been. Look, Guru's right. It has been the most unrealistic group stages, man. Come on, man.
I think this just shows how good the World Cup has been. That I know people saying this could be a bit wild, but really and truly, I can justify I can justify this. I can justify even the US going far. I can just
like the damn video, man. Like the damn video. You see my serious face there. I ain't even joking now, man. I've had enough of you lot joking with me. Like the damn video right now. Yeah, sorry. What are you saying?
If a African team makes the final, Samuel Eto'o.
I was unfamiliar with your
game. You are the truth. You are the truth. Because this guy, what final did he have? He had Cameroon beating Morocco in the final.
I think he had Cameroon and Morocco. I think he must have.
Morocco made the. Nah, it's crazy.
Oh, he did. He did. He had some wild shit going on. No one cussed him. Why are you not cussing me?
I was calling him the new Yaya Toure, the new 272. You know, this man, I don't know what he's been drinking. But he might
choose
have been
one.
drinking something.
Choose one.
England.
Choose it.
Let's go England.
Michael's making me recap.
England, man. England, come on.
Okay, you guys are
just go England.
All right, cool. But at the end of the day, we keep coming back to this. Well, for me, we keep coming back to the same winner.
No. Oh, is it the same winner? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Do you know what we're doing? Do you know what we're doing, though? We're making sure Brazil ain't winning this because that's what we're doing, really. We've got them winning everything, and that's why everything that we say, the opposite happens the next game week or the next game day. So
this is the one take. Honestly, this is the one take.
This is the reason why I haven't put the Brazilian flag in my bio yet. I've been a jinx with Japan. I had to take them on my bio. They came back.
Oh,
so I ain't
shit.
Brazil.
Honestly, I just think it's. I said it yesterday. I think it's criminal if Brazil don't win this World Cup. Have you seen the 11 they're going to play tomorrow, which is their backup 11 against I'll get it up actually. I think that's a good idea. But let me just click on Brazil
just
here
the
first.
That are bad.
Wait. Why are we clicking on Brazil?
England
aren't beating Brazil.
Did an argument.
No, there is no argument, bro.
You're powerful. You're powerful, but you're not that powerful.
I refuse to live in a world where Mason Mount wins a World Cup over Neymar. I refuse to live in that world.
I'm not coming back home, man. With Harry Kane got the World Cup, and they're giving him.
They're gonna say he's better than winning and everything.
Yeah. Allow all of that. I can't lie. There's a lot of reasons England should not win the World Cup, and that's just one of them. So yeah, for me, please, Brazil. I'd rather Richarlison gets mad shouts than Kane at this point. So, yeah.
Do you really want Richarlison winning the World Cup? Yes. Imagine how
Yeah,
unbearable.
calm. Richarlison, I like him. I know he plays for ops. I like him. So let him get the trophy, man. Let him get that. And yeah, Kane, go home. I'm sorry. You can take them to the final, have a little run, nice DVD, nice video to look back at when you're older.
Yeah, when Alisson Becker comes back with the World Cup, you have narratives for goalkeeper shouts.
Yeah, Fabinho.
Goalkeeper of all time. Wow.
Casemiro running that thing over there. Let's be serious.
Fabinho, Chris, do you want to see after the season he's had? Do you really want to see Fabinho lift that World Cup?
That's going to be messy for me, bro. I'm not going to be able to, I don't know where my agenda is going to have to go next, bro. I'm going to have to realign or reset my agenda on Fabinho.
All I'm saying is Jordan Henderson wins the World Cup. I have more narratives for my Henderson over Jordan agenda.
No, if Jordan Henderson wins the World Cup, he's completed football. Oh,
he's completed football.
I'm saying
if Henderson does this, right? This
Gerrard.
decade of football, I'm just gonna ignore this decade. I'll be like Giroud, the Hendersons, all of these guys have been like abused. Like, is this a movie? No, these guys.
Eder scored a winner in Euro final.
You know what I mean? He reminds us exactly. We live in a world where Eder scored a winner in Euro for his football. Anything can happen, and anything and everything has been happening. People, we must wrap up. You lot are killing me today. We've got Brazil versus England in the final today. We had Brazil versus France in the yesterday.
Yeah, it was France.
So Brazil.
Tomorrow's another day.
We might have you say tomorrow.
Tomorrow we will do the another predictions based on how the games in that group of death go, because that could go anywhere. We were confident Hendo could do the Hendo shuffle to win the World Cup. Oh Lord, bring it home, Hendo, bring it home. Bilal is turning into Etu. You know what I mean?
I say, pick up Etu.
Yeah. Listen, people, it's been a wonderful tire. I'm out, man. I'm tired. Honestly, this World Cup. Is there a break, guys? Is it Saturday or not?
No, it's next week. Like, I think Wednesday, Thursday, there's no games.
Yeah.
That's the perfect days as well for breaks for me.
Wait, hold on. So no breaks over the weekend and stuff?
Knockout starts Saturday.
So the break comes next Wednesday, next Thursday?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great days for a break. That's fantastic.
It's a very great day, man. It's my birthday. 1 second. Let me double check that, man. Yeah, man.
65?
I'm gonna shut up, man. You don't ask me shit like that, man. Oh shit, nah, my birthday's Tuesday, but still, all right. Damn, that's a bit weird. Wednesday and Thursday should be the, and it is what it is, man. I can't corrupt FIFA like I can't corrupt FIFA like Etu can and them people can. I'm not connected enough. But people, this has been a wonderful show. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've tried to give you the most comprehensive coverage of the World Cup to date. We looked at every single game. We looked at every single team. We cussed every single player on each team that needs to be cussed. We praised every player that needed to be praised in every team. And we finally got there. We finally got to an England versus Brazil final. Hope you guys enjoyed your dose of World Cup carnage, daily World Cup carnage. We'll be back tomorrow with another fantastic show for you guys. In the meantime, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we hope to see you real soon. Peace out.